get ready for Sprint Cup Series qualifying. Definitely one of the racetracks, cities that everyone marks on their calendar, wanting to come here because this is not only a race, it is an event, a huge event. Jeff Gordon, one of the biggest stories coming into this weekend, filling in for Dale Earnhardt Jr., who was not behind the wheel not only last week or this week, but he won't be behind the wheel in Pocono as well. So he will be taking on a racetrack that he is very familiar with. He's a 5-time winner at this track. Hello, everyone. Alongside Steve Letard, I'm Rick Allen. Jeff Burton will be joining us in just a moment, but he had a wild ride with Akbar just a minute ago, so we're going to give him a little break until he gets up here. But Steve, I'm just blown away by the history of this racetrack, how important it is for these guys when they come here to have a good show.
It is. It's Indianapolis, and we can't say it enough. You've heard it all weekend long. You heard Dale Jarrett talk about it, Chris DeVoe talk about it. This track is different. It's the mecca of motorsports in the United States, possibly the world. Everybody knows about Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's rich history. When the Indianapolis 500, NASCAR now has been coming here for over 20 years, and the Brickyard 400 has to be circled on everyone's calendar. This could change a race car driver's career winning here at the Brickyard.
And so many people looked at this race and thought, boy, this is going to be such a sentimental race for the driver of the 14. Tony Stewart making his last race, but almost that has been overshadowed by the fact that Dale Earnhardt Jr. is not here. And what that does is that gives Jeff Gordon another shot at a Brickyard win.
I think Tony Stewart's fine with being overshadowed. It was probably an emotional weekend for him because this man right here, Jeff Gordon, is back out of retirement. What track could be more special for him to return to than Indianapolis Motor Speedway? 5-time Brickyard 400 winner. He's found so much success here. Can it continue? Can he find success in a car he's not used to driving and being out of a race car for over 240 days?
And with that being said, I want to focus on what's about to take place. What is about to take place is these guys are going to go around this track as fast as they can. And the format is they have 3 rounds. Well, Jeff Gordon hasn't been in a race car for 7 months. And we're going to ask him to go out there and go over 200 miles an hour and try to put a perfect lap together so that he can just advance to get a better starting position.
And the qualifying format isn't really the only story. The weekend format is, to me, Rick, because yesterday was all of the Sprint Cup practice. So these drivers had to sleep on it last night. Think about turn 1. Think about their entry point, being precise, getting right to the apex. And you mentioned Jeff Gordon. He knocked the rust off very quick. We saw the fastest lap he ran in first practice being lap 1. But today, 3 rounds, he'll have to find his way in round 1 to try to make it in round 2, be in those top 24 fastest. And with this tire situation and the way these cars have been handling, I don't expect for drivers to be able to go out and better their time. So he's really, in my opinion, only going to have the 1 shot at it.
It seems as though whenever we come to Indianapolis for the Brickyard 400, it gets hotter. And last year we saw an incredible amount of heat. This year it looks like it's going to be as hot, maybe even hotter. Will that come into be a factor for these guys either today or tomorrow?
Well, without a doubt, the handling will affect how the cars handle today, 1 lap at a time. Grip will be of a premium, but the drivers are well conditioned. I don't think it will affect their performance behind the wheel, but they're already thinking towards tomorrow. And if these drivers hadn't started preparing with hydration on Monday or Tuesday, they're already behind. I would expect these guys to lose a tremendous amount of body weight and hydration. The crew chiefs will have to be very aware of it, get fresh air to the driver, and we're going to see fitness definitely play a factor tomorrow.
We saw yesterday temperatures in the cockpit of the cars getting over 120 degrees, and that was just for practice. Qualifying is coming up next.